Satchel from Steel Panther. You're listening to Metal Stream Radio with Metal Matt, and he's totally naked from the waist down.
Hello, hola, amigos from Mexico, Metal Matt. Tuning in again. We're on the second hour now of the Metal Matt Show for Metal Stream Radio. Always a pleasure doing this. Great to spend a couple of hours talking about heavy metal. Playing you some interviews sometimes of different rock stars I've chatted with. We've had a bit of Kane Roberts from Alice Cooper the other week, and we've had Satchel from Steel Panther, of course, who gave the awesome intro of this show. Lots of cool rock stars have been involved with this station, and it's always great to just come on here and chat about heavy metal and play some great heavy metal songs, and keep the heavy metal alive as a musician myself, and a metal musician at that. Metal Matt, the clue is in the name. I love keeping that classic heavy metal alive, and I hope you enjoyed my interview in the first hour with Alex Viveros of Steel Sentinel, Mexican heavy metal band out here. Well, I'm going to start off the show with a cool track by them, another bit of Steel Sentinel for you, just to introduce you to this cool band if you don't know them already. If you live in Mexico, there's a good chance you do know of them if you're a big metal fan, but for those who may not have heard them around the globe, you're gonna love them. So this is a cool song called Pedal to the Metal, and it is just straight out classic rock metal vibes and just really cool. They got a great style, they look cool, they sound cool, and they play cool. So here we go with Pedal to the Metal by Steel Sentinel.
Looking for
bit of pedal to the metal. There you go. That's Mexican heavy metal for you. That's not from the grim, grey streets of Birmingham, England, with the steel mills and the industrial kind of atmosphere. That is straight from Cancun, with the palm trees and the sun and the beautiful beaches. And yeah, they're putting their stamp on heavy metal from a completely different part of the world to what a lot of heavy metal is kind of originally referenced from. Obviously, there's a lot of metal bands from America. I think there's quite a few come out of Florida and places like that. So, you know, similar vibe there, of course. But, you know, having a cool Mexican heavy metal band, you can't really get any better than that, because I think everyone in the world knows the most passionate heavy metal fans are always like South America, Central America, I guess, as well. But South America, you know, is always sort of up there as one of the most passionate metalheads. So obviously they're going to be able to know how to rock as well and make some great music. And as you may have heard in the first interview, in the first hour of the Metal Matt show here, when I was chatting with Alex, they actually supported Paul Di'Anno, the late Paul Di'Anno, bless him. God bless him. He's a great front man, great vocalist, a really nice guy. You know, I've met him, and they had the honor of supporting him when he, I think, when he toured Mexico with his solo stuff, maybe 10 or more years ago. But yeah, what an honor that must have been to support the great Paul Di'Anno. So, you know, Paul could see they rocked, and I could see they rocked too, and I know many others. So there you go. That's a bit of Steel Sentinel. Been a bit of a Steel Sentinel special this week. And it was great to have Alex on for an interview. I'll be sure to bring him on again in the future, because we always get together and have great heavy metal conversations, be it over a nice barbecue. We do a lot of barbecues over here in Mexico. I go over to his now and again, and we get the barbecue going with some great steak and lobster sometimes, and all sorts of things. So we're always having great heavy metal conversations. So I figured, why not get it on the show? So that's what we're all about here on Metal Matt show and on Metal Stream Radio. You know, we're all about kind of having guests on and talking to people about heavy metal, and obviously a lot of the time it's me just talking to you and playing some great music, and I try and keep it varied, you know, because I like to kind of show a different side to things. And I think now I'll go into something a little bit different, and then for the rest of the show it's going to be a lot of songs you know and love, but I thought I always like to throw a bit of a curveball into the show. May not be the correct terminology, but kind of a song which may not be exactly heavy metal or whatever, but it has some element, and I like the kind of vibe, and it kind of fits, you know. Sometimes I'll just throw in something a bit different, because I like a lot of music myself, and I think us metalheads aren't really given credit for, you know, being quite open, you know. Some of us are very elitist and we just like this and nothing else, you know. And then some of us are quite varied. So I like to broaden the spectrum. And this is now someone from the band Gong, which obviously Gong, psychedelic rock. They're around in like the 70s doing great music, and for many years on from that, David Allen, up till he died, was making music and performing with Gong, and they've had a few variations of the band and stuff, but David Allen was the heart of the band, and he was a true kind of hippie, you know, and I'd say philosopher somewhat. He was a great lyricist and had a great ethos on life, and kind of was all about kind of being real and true, and, you know, just a kind of genuine person, the true kind of hippie philosophy, I'd say. And his music was great, you know, great psychedelic stuff. And he did this kind of weird period called University of Errors, which was kind of with a band, I don't know if it was considered rock, potentially in the area of metal, some of the stuff, I'm not sure, but more of a rock, kind of obscure rock kind of vibe. And this is a great song with this band. So this was David Allen with the University of Errors. It was a very kind of cool period, you know, and he did some great live shows. I don't think he was with them all the time. It was just some of the time kind of thing. He got together and did a few tracks with them and a few shows. I'm not sure, but this is a great song called Money Doesn't Make It, and it's just a really cool song. I thought you might enjoy it, guys. I'd like to introduce you to something you may not have heard before. So this is David Allen with the University of Errors with Money Doesn't Make It.
Money doesn't make it, Money don't go round. Money makes the world go down, down, down. Money through the roof. Money hit the ground. Money make the world go upside down. Money make you happy. Money make you cry. Why does money make everybody lie? Nothing is for nothing in the wild of the free. Money doesn't matter to me. Burn your money, free that child. Don't teach children to work a crooked mind. Burn your money, free that child. Don't teach children to work a crooked mind. Doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Money doesn't make it, money don't go round. Money make the world go down, down, down. Burn that money, free that child. Don't teach children to walk that crooked mile.
And there we go, the great David Allen there with the University of Errors and Money Doesn't Make It, which is very true. It's all about money. I realise that more and more in life, you know. Everything you do is kind of limited to money. You know, it's a pretty crazy world we live in where, you know, our freedoms rely on us constantly having to make money, which is a sad reality. But it's something that, yeah, unfortunately, we have to do. And as a musician, you know, it's even harder because you try and keep your dream alive, you know, and it can be hard, you know, it can be difficult, but you keep on going. You try your best to, you know, have opportunities. And I mean, I think you can make a good living with the arts, you know. but not all the time, you know. But that's something you got to kind of deal with, and, you know, hopefully many of us can keep with our dreams, and I know some of us give up, and, you know, that's the way life goes. But the good thing is, you know, you can always come back to things and, you know, try and keep things going. But yeah, great song there, and yeah, it does make you think, you know. I think there's something lyrically, there's quite a metal kind of vibe to that song, and just some quite obscure guitar playing and stuff. I like it. I think it's kind of quite unique and quite cool. So yeah, there you go with Money Doesn't Make It by David Allen. And I'm going to play you a little something now, which is a cool project. Obviously, as I say, as a musician myself and a singer and a songwriter, it's always great when someone wants to work with you who you've admired. And JJ Brown of Fight, Rob Halford's Fight band, he's a big part of that band. He's the bass player, and he did a lot of the backing vocal stuff. He's collaborated with me a few times, which is always an honour. And we recently, our last thing we did was a Mortal Sin, which my guitar player who I work with, Carmine, he did the great music for it, the guitars and stuff. And JJ did the bass, of course, and you can hear it thundering away, really cool. And he mixed and mastered it too. And obviously I'm on vocals, and he did some backing vocals too, JJ. So yeah, it's really cool. I think it's a great version. It's a cover, this, of a Fight song, so it was great to actually get with him and do a Fight song with him, as he doesn't do a lot of that kind of stuff. So it's quite an honour to, you know, be on his stuff, and for him to, you know, think I'm good enough to do that is a real honour. And, you know, I admire musicians and stuff who kind of pass on the torch kind of thing. And yeah, JJ's a great guy, and this is a great song, and I really enjoy performing it and kind of trying to put my spin on it a bit as well. So this is A Mortal Sin, which you may remember from the 90s, from Rob Halford's solo work. Yeah, great song. It certainly stood the test of time, and it's one of those songs people always come back to, you know, in his solo catalogue. It's a great track. So this is A Mortal Sin, our version recently. Hope you enjoy.
Burns like a berry flame.
immortal sin. It's immortal sin. It's immortal sin. It's immortal we have with a bit of Immortal Sin with me on vocals and JJ on bass and backing vocals and Carmine Putsu, I'm not sure how I pronounce that last name, but he's my collaborator in America. I've never really asked him how to pronounce his name, but I love his playing, you know, and he's come up with some of my best songs, you know, The King of Hearts, Burn the Priest, Devil in Disguise. Fantastic guitar player, you know. I really love his whole style, you know. He's got that classic metal style, so we've always worked together really great, and yeah, it's always a lot of fun. And talking of classic metal, let's get into some classic metal now with some Dio, and yeah, you know the one, Holy Diver.
Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea.
there we go with a bit of Holy Diver. Holy Diver! Love that one. Bit of Dio. What a voice, you know. Another legend who's gone too soon, you know. We were talking to Paul Diano earlier. Dio, you know, Lemmy. Ozzy, you know, not forgetting Ozzy, you know. Could never forget Ozzy, you know. What a character and what a voice and a history, you know. His whole career, just crazy. And, you know, just the kind of quintessential heavy metal vocalist, I think, and just frontman in general, you know. He's one of the greats, you know. That was a huge loss. But we can always enjoy the music, you know. And that's one thing we're going to do now with a bit of Dreamer by Ozzy Osbourne.
Gazing through the window at the world outside, wondering will Mother Earth survive, hoping that mankind will stop abusing her sometime. After all, there's only just the two of us, and here we are still fighting for our lives, watching all of history repeat itself time after time. I'm just a dreamer, I dream my life away. I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. I watch the sun go down like every one of us. I'm hoping that the dawn will bring a sign, a better place for those who will come after us this time. I'm just a dreamer, I dream my life away. Oh yeah, I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. Your higher power may be God or Jesus Christ. It doesn't really matter much to me. Without each other's help, there ain't no hope for us. I'm living in a dream of fantasy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If only we could all just find serenity. It would be nice if we could live as one. When will all this anger, hate, and bigotry be gone? I'm just a dreamer, I dream my life away. Today, I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. Okay, I'm just a dreamer who's searching for the way. Today, I'm just a dreamer
we have. What a beautiful song there by Ozzy. I was watching the Osbournes. If you remember that show, I'm sure you do. Yeah, it was the first reality show, I believe, and yeah, it was the best. You know, I don't think anyone's done it anywhere near as good since. You know, and just great. It gave you a kind of insight into Ozzy and, you know, what a funny guy he is. You know, naturally funny. And I was watching the video. It was just like a 20-minute clip. They've been putting them up on YouTube and things, the Osbournes and stuff. And it was a show or clip of him filming the video for this song for Dreamer and arguing with Sharon over a coat she'd got him to wear for the video, which was like bat wings. And he was like, oh, I'm tired of this whole bat thing. And he wouldn't even try it on. He said, oh, I don't like the colour or something. He just refused to wear it and wanted to wear a plain t-shirt or something. So yeah, fair play to Ozzy. You know, he stuck with his guns on that. He wanted to just do it his way, which is obviously how it should be done, you know. But yeah, he was good. He always had a view and a vision, and, you know, he kind of never let us down, did he? You know, with the videos, with the songs, always just top tier. He worked with some fantastic musicians, you know. Of course, that's a huge part of his success, the amazing musicians he worked with, from Randy Rhoads to Zakk Wylde, all these different fantastic guitar players and drummers, and also, you know, the whole band were always real tight, you know. So yeah, just amazing music and great musicians, and he was one of the, you know, the best of the heavy metal scene, you know, during the 80s, you know. It was Sabbath, Ozzy with his solo stuff, Priest, you know, and some others kind of went into the hair metal thing, of course, with Van Halen and all that kind of stuff, and Motley Crue come along a little later, and, you know, metal's always evolved. That's something I kind of love with metal. You know, there's so many different directions you can go in for, considering it's one genre. You can go many kind of ways with it. You can go black metal, death metal, you know, classic metal, hair metal, new metal, and you can do so many things. Who knew that it'd be such a broad spectrum? You know, I don't think the same could be said for like pop. You can do a lot in pop music, don't get me wrong, but the stuff you can do in metal, you can go in so many directions. It's quite interesting and quite a, not sure, I can't think of the word now, but like a not appreciated, underappreciated genre when you think of it like that, and you know, how much great music has come out of this genre, you know, be it, even if you're not a heavy metal fan, you know, there's a lot of songs that have made it on the airways and stuff that people do enjoy, you know. Songs, maybe Guns N' Roses might not be so metal, but, you know, you hear a lot of Guns N' Roses. Sometimes a bit of Sabbath or Ozzy gets on the radio, and, you know, even some of these bands have managed to break it through to the mainstream without kind of deliberately doing it, or maybe occasionally they deliberately do it. I mean, it's like Alice Cooper with Poison. It's like, it is quite a commercial song, but it is a great song, and it's got so many great sort of true Alice moments on it, you know. It's undeniably Alice Cooper, but it's also got a very kind of pop rock kind of groove as well. And, you know, I think, you know, some metal fans and rock fans kind of don't like that whole commercial thing, but I kind of think it's cool when bands sometimes touch on a bit of commercial. I mean, Judas Priest did the same with Turbo album. They tried it out, didn't really work for them. You know, for some bands it did work a lot when they stepped in the commercial territory, and some of them don't kind of come back from that, you know, but some of them kind of do a few songs, do a couple of catchy ones, and then do a lot of a more original kind of real stuff in between, you know, and that's kind of fun, you know. It's good when bands can kind of show that they can give you something commercial, but they kind of choose not to all the time, you know. They want to do something which they know their true fans are going to love, and, you know, that's always fun. And yeah, like I say, today we're going to be playing quite a spectrum of heavy metal, talking of how broad the spectrum is. I'm getting a bit more modern, which is a rare thing for me. I love my classic metal, you know, and that's kind of what I play generally on the show, but I do drop a bit of black metal in there and different things. And we've had a bit of classic metal so far, but we're going to venture now to slightly more commercial band, I guess you'd say, with Linkin Park, but this is with the great Chris Cornell. This is a live performance of Crawling, And if you haven't heard this, you're going to love this. This is so good. Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell performing live Crawling, which is my favourite Linkin Park song. Again, Linkin Park, you know, they're a band that so many people love. Even if they're not really a metal fan, you know, they're kind of, you know, you can't really not love Linkin Park. And they kind of mix that whole rap and metal thing, which is kind of a different thing. But they've done some fantastic songs, and yeah, I love this track, and this is such a great performance of it, and quite a lot of heart and soul is in this performance. You can hear it both with Chris and Chester. Their voices and their kind of melodies and harmonies just work so well together. They've really kind of done a beautiful rendition here. So hope you enjoy this with Linkin Park now and Crawling live.
Turn my mic up louder, I got to say something. Lightweight, step it aside when we coming. Feel it in your chest, the syllables get pumping. People on the street, they panic and start running. Words on loose leaf, sheet complete coming. I jump in my mind and summon the rhyme I'm dumping. Healing the blind, I promise to let the sun in. Sick of the dark ways, we march to the drumming. Jump when they tell us that they want to see jumping. Fuck that, I want to see some fist pumping. Risk something, take back what's yours. Say something that you know they might attack you for. Cause I'm sick of being treated like I had before. Like it's stupid standing for what I'm standing for. Like this war's really just a different brand of war. Like it doesn't cater to rich and abandoned poor. Like they understand you in the back of the jet when you can't put gas in your tank. These fuckers are laughing the way to the bank, cashing a check, asking you to have compassion, have some respect for a leader so nervous in an obvious way, stuttering and mumbling for like you lose or replay. The rest of the world watching at the end of the day in the living room laughing like, what did he say?
such an honor to be able to share the stage with him every night.
How cool was that? I hope some of you haven't heard that before, because I know how amazing that is to hear for the first time. You know, when I first discovered it, I was like, wow, you know, that's truly something else. You know, what a legendary performance. And again, more legends that are no longer with us. It's so sad, you know, so sad that they're gone now, you know, and under such sad circumstances. And, you know, I mean, the only good things, they left such great music which will live on eternally. You know, people are always going to love this stuff, and you know, we can always enjoy it by playing it like we are now, and you know, appreciate, you know, these great talented people. And you know, hopefully we can aspire to be you know, take something good from their music. And you know, obviously anyone who needs help out there, you know, always reach out to people, you know, because life is tough, you know, I know, but there's always something good on the other side. You know, there's always a silver lining. Temporary things do pass, you know, everything's temporary. You know, you got to just look back on everything in your life and how things change all the time, ever evolving, you know. And you know, we all go through bad times, but good times do come back round. And you know, it's important to have a support system and talk to people and reach out to people, and you know, talk about your feelings. You know, so many people are kind of afraid to talk about their feelings, you know, and yes, it's something we all need to do, you know, be open. And yeah, that's the main thing. Just know that you're all loved, you know, that's the main thing. Somebody loves all of us, you know. We mean a lot to a lot of people, even when you might be feeling alone and stuff. So yeah, it's good just to remember that, and always remember there's a silver lining, and things will come out good the other end, you know. So yeah, but anyway, on the note of, we're coming up to the last kind of 15 minutes or so of the show, so I want to play some more stuff so you can enjoy, because it's all about keeping upbeat and keeping this good energy going here on Metal Stream Radio. And I'm going to play you a Pantera song now, which I know we all love Pantera, you know, what a cool band, you know. The amazing Dimebag on guitar, he had such a unique sound. Another legend who's no longer with us. Phil on vocals with his amazing, crazy voice, you know, really metal vocals from Phil. So let's get into this with Cemetery Gates.
Crucified for no sins, image fall about. I must reverse my life. I can't live in the past and set my soul free. Belong to me at last. Through all those complex years, I thought I was alone. I didn't care to look around and make this world my own. And when she died, I should have cried and spared myself some pain. You left me incomplete, all alone, as the memories still remain. The way we were, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and pass the cemetery. The way we were, the chance to save my soul, and my concern is now in vain. Believe the word, I will unlock my door and pass the cemetery.
How cool is that? Some great screams there by Phil. You know, who knew we could scream that high? I guess some of you, but still, it's a surprise to hear him when you're so used to that kind of gruff voice. He can really hit some high notes when he wants to. You know, fantastic. And Dimebag, phenomenal. You know, his squeals. You know, I think that was one of the cool things you kind of always remember with Dimebag is epic squeals. You know, you could really make that guitar sing. You know, so yeah. Anyway, we're at the end of the show, guys. God, that went fast today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed. We had Alex on from Steel Sentinel. Hope you guys can go and discover their music and discover our collaborations. You Know That I'm Here is a cool song we did recently. So check that one out. I played it on the first hour, but you can find it on all platforms, and check out Steel Sentinel on all platforms with Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. Pedal to the Metal, Louder Than Thunder. There's a couple of songs there for you to find, and they've got some cool stuff coming soon. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled and keep listening. So yeah, now we're going to finish up with an original song by me, Changes in You. Hope you enjoy this. See you next week. This is Metal Matt with Changes in You. Find it everywhere if you enjoy it, and I hope you do. Bye.
When the tides change, I remain the same.
when the voices stop. The same thoughts remain. Love lost in the wind, but I will never forget what once was us. Times change, so do people, yeah. But what remains is me. Lost in these changes, changes in you. Lost in these changes. What am I to do? Took my time, tried my best. Everybody hates me, so burn the rest. When the tides change, I remain the same. When the voices stop, the same thoughts remain. Lost in these changes, changes in you. Lost in these changes. What am I to do? Live your life without me. Turn your back on the past. Forget the things we have done. You'll be okay, honey. Just move on. Lost in these changes, changes in you. Lost in these changes. What am I to do? Lost in these changes, changes in you. Lost in these changes. What am I to do?
Hey, this is Satchel from Steel Panther. You're listening to Metal Stream Radio with Metal Matt, and he's totally naked from the